Another European business facing potential fallout from Donald Trump's tariffs is the French multinational Schneider Electric. Now, you may not have heard of it, but it provides power to homes, businesses and data centres. The CEO, Olivier Blum, joined me and told me AI will be the key to achieving energy efficiency.
AI is what takes us from a technology standpoint to the next level of digitalization. We, Schneider Electric, I can tell you, we said 10 years ago, the world will be more efficient from an energy standpoint. The day you have electrification everywhere, automation, digital. AI is helping you really to bring the full solution to your customer. So now if I go in your direction, AI means more compute means more energy, but this is what helps us Schneider towards the next level of energy intelligence. So on one side, of course, it's an attractive market for Schneider because there is a lot of infrastructure to be built. On the other side, we are the first one to benefit from AI.
But this is the difference between smart solutions, in a sense, and intelligent solutions.
You're absolutely right. In the past, we thought automation and digitalization will make energy smarter. Now, when we say intelligence, imagine your home. You have an electrical panel somewhere in your home. One day, if your home is completely connected, we can extract the data and we can put AI agent to make sure we manage your consumption. We save up to 20 to 30% of your energy consumption.
But we are spending such huge resources on these data centers, which may or may not be necessary, but we don't have the fuels necessary without resorting back to fossils to create all of this. And the United States seems to be hell-bent on taking us back towards greenhouse emissions.
You know, the good news of energy intelligence, you have a large part of energy generation that can come from decentralized energy. That could represent 30-ish% of energy in the world today. By leveraging digital technology, you can make energy more flexible. So you don't need even to go to fossil fuel to meet the demand of the data center in the next 10 years. We've built, white paper that demonstrate what could be the scenario.
Are you concerned as a CEO about what's happening in the United States at the moment?
As multinational, we like to unite people. We are one company delivering solutions to our customer. So we are always concerned, not only in the US, when there is things that create uncertainty. And of course, the multipolar world in which we are since a couple of years is creating huge uncertainty.
The core point is that the United States, under Donald Trump, seems to be heading in a totally different policy direction than anything we've seen before. And that's created a level of unease and business risk that we've not seen before.
You're absolutely right. I've been in business, for 32 years. I've been living for 20 years of my life in China, in India. Now I'm based in Middle East. I see that. You are right, but that's not new. We had those uncertainty coming from different parts of the world. Now we are going to a different level, again, which is not easy when you are leading a very large company. Now I can tell you, that creates also opportunity for multinational to find a different recipe on managing your company, and that creates opportunity to be different in the market in front of our customer.
You don't feel that you've just been told the world is flat?
I see a huge opportunity for multinational to build a different operating model. I see an operating model where we go to the next level of regionalization. We have been all taught that globalization was the answer. I think it's wrong. Now, whether it's a US, India, Middle East, China, or whatever, we are going into a world which is more fragmented. So it's for us, multinational, to become more regional and to be more agile in this new environment. And my job is not to be in politics. My job is to create value for my customer, my employees, and my shareholders.
So that's a very, very honest way of saying you'll have to live with whatever the weather.
Absolutely. But that's a reality.
Choose your colour.
Green, because
Yes,
Schneider is committed to green and sustainability.
Even as I said, choose your colour, I thought, what a
You knew which one I would take,
question.
for sure.
Right, what is giving you hope? Oh.
Technology. And I believe technology can bring progress for all, and that's my belief.